What's up guys, it's me again, Damien. Welcome to Cool Mentors IT. I'm really happy to see you today because we finally start to do our first website from absolute zero.
It's about damn time.
For the last few weeks I explained in my videos some theory about HTML and CSS, so if you haven't seen them yet, you should probably check them out to have a better perspective on what's going on. Nevertheless, I'll do my best to explain everything on the run while writing the code. So without any small talk, let's finally get some action.
Let's roll, baby.
This is the website we are going to make. It's a simple one but decent looking, as you can see right here. At this stage of learning, I think this is gonna be a great exercise. Furthermore, it's a nice example of a landing page that you can customize later on your own however you want. So what do we have on this website? Here you can see a header with a nice image. Below you can see our navigation. The section we are in is highlighted. And if you hover your cursor to another section of our website, it's also gonna be highlighted. Then we have the main section of our website where we can see a heading, a small image, and 3 paragraphs of text. Below we have an iframe from the YouTube, so I'll show you how to get a YouTube video directly in your website. At the end we have a standard footer right here. And after a few weeks of learning, I think this kind of a website can be done in 2 or 3 hours. So imagine what you'll be able to do in a few days after a couple months of learning.
Is such a thing even possible? Yes, it is.
Now how to start creating your website. The first thing you need to do is to draw it. We should know in our head where we want to put the elements of our website and how they should look. We can place it on a paper sheet or in some graphic program, even the simplest one. So at the beginning, according to HTML standard, we have to create the head and the body of our website. In our body tag, it's good to have a container for all elements of our website. So we got the body of our website, and inside it we have a smaller compressed container with the whole content of our website. In this slide, the dark area represents the body of our website and the colored area is our container. At the most of the time we create this container with a simple div with Ivy wrapper, as it has its specific width and it wraps the whole website in one piece. As you may remember, HTML structure is very similar to a tree structure. In this case, our wrapper is the trunk of the tree and it branches to its 4 main elements. So you can see this div wrapper right here. And this is the whole content of our website right here, the colored area. Our div branches to 4 elements, which is header, nav, section, and footer. In our header, we only have IMG tag. You can see it right here. This is our header, and this is our IMG in our header. And you can see it on our website right here. The next thing is the nav tag, which is the navigation of our website. It has 4 anchors in it, 4 A tags. You can see our nav right here. This is this red area. And you can see we have 4 A elements. And this is exactly how it looks in our website right here. The next thing is the biggest part of our website, and that is the section right here, which branches to 2 elements, an article and the iframe. And then our article branches to 2 elements, which is H1, which is the heading of our website, and some P elements where we have image in one of them. You can see it right here. This is our section from the end of navigation to the beginning of the footer. In our section we can see this light blue area is our article and this dark green area is our iframe. In our article we can see the H1 tag, some P tags, and we can see an IMG tag in one of our P tag. And this is exactly what we have on our website right here. This whole area is our section, where we can see this whole thing is our article. This is our iframe, and in our article we can see a heading, which is H1 tag, 3 P tags right here, which we can see right here. There are 2 of them, but it doesn't matter. And we can see an image, which is inside of a 1 P tag right here. And at the end of our website we have the footer, which is the dark orange area at the bottom. And you can see our footer right here. Just because I draw it this way, it doesn't mean it has to be this way. You could even get the same final appearance of this website with a totally different graphic project and HTML structure. It depends only on your preferences and experience. The only rule worth following is to make things the easiest way you can. Keep it simple, stupid. My goal for the next few videos is to show you how to create your first website from total zero. So let's start with creating a folder for our website on our hard drive. You can do it whatever you want. I'm gonna do it on my desktop. So let's create a new folder on our desktop. New folder. Let's call it our first website. You can call it however you want. Now let's open our code editor right here. Then what we need to do is to drag our folder to our code editor. This is how we make our workspace in our code editor. So let's drag it right here. And now we can see our folder is our workspace. Now let's create a new file in it. New file. Let's call it index.html. And there we have. Now you can see this folder is in our file system as well. This is our folder on our desktop. And you can see it right here. You can open it in your browser. We can see it right here. It's of course empty at the moment, but you can see the URL to our website right here. So let's go back to our code editor. Let's close this. Let's make it full screen. Let's create our basic HTML structure with the Emmet shortcut, which is exclamation mark and enter. There we go. Let's save it. I'll make the text indent smaller. Like this. Just to save some space. Now I'll try to explain what do we have in the basic HTML example. So as in every HTML file, we have this doctype HTML tag, which is the indicator for the browser that we use the latest standards in our website. Then we have our main tag, which is the HTML tag. And inside, of course, we need to have a head tag and a body tag right here. So as I just said before, doctype HTML tag is informing the browser about the latest HTML standard used on our website. The lang attribute in our HTML tag informs the browser about the language of our website. Charset meta tag with UTF-8 value informs the browser that we are using local characters if our website is in Polish, German, Spanish, etc. Viewport meta tag is responsible for correct display on mobile devices, and that's all you need to know for now. Then we have the title of our website, which is visible for the user and for the browser. So let's change the title of our website. Let's paste it, save it. So now let's open our website in a browser. Let's minimize this window, open our folder, open our index.html file. And here we can see this is our title. The next thing we put to our website is a custom font. It's a font imported from Google Fonts, and as you can see, it's in a link tag. If we don't want to use the default fonts on our website like Arial or Comic Sans, we can import custom fonts, and the great place to do this is Google Fonts. Now I'm going to show you how to do this. Just type Google Fonts. Go right here. You can see many nice fonts right here. Let's search for Roboto font. There we have. We can click it if we want it. Then we have this site. We can choose the styles we want, from thin to regular to bold. Let's say we want regular, it's 400. So we click this plus right here, select this style, and let's choose another style, maybe this, which is black 900. So let's add it as well. Now you can see we have 2 styles added. We can add more styles, remove them however we want. Then we click this tab right here, and you can see you have ready link tag to put it in your HTML file. Below you can see how you can refer to your font in CSS. So all you do is copy this link and paste it in your head tag like this. You can see this is the same link. The next 2 links refers to the favicon, which is the little icon you can see on a tab in your browser. Now there are many devices and many ways to put your favicons. Some say there should be many favicons with different sizes and with different link tags, but these 2 tags are basic and they are totally fine for us. You can Google favicon generator and you'll get many online tools to convert your PNG or JPEG file if you have one and make a favicon from it. Or you can Google favicon drawer and find a tool to draw your own favicon. We have one right here. As you can see it, you can click draw and put some smiley face on it. And you can have it as your favicon. You can choose 16 to 16 pixels, 32 to 32. Then you can save it right here. And then what you have to do is to put your favicon in the catalog of your website. So let's go back to our website folder. This is our index.html file. I already have my favicon prepared, so I'm gonna paste it right here. You can see it, this is favicon ICO file. And now we're gonna see it in our code editor as well. As you can see, here we have it. So now let's open our website with the live server. And there we can see we have our favicon right here. We could also add some meta tags like description of our website, but we don't need it at the moment. If you watched my latest videos at this point, you can do it by your own. Now let's handle our body.
Rock your body.
First of all, let's create a div tag. Let's give it an ID. Which is going to be a wrapper. Like this. Our wrapper could be called different, for example main or container. You can call it however you want. But why do we use this wrapper anyway? Full HD monitor has 1920 pixels of its width, and we can use this wrapper for our website to have, for example, 1000 pixels and be in the center of the screen. You can see it right here. The whole thing is the body of our website, and this is our wrapper. Now I want to go back to our folder again. Let's open it. I prepared 2 pictures for our website. I'll put the link to these pictures in the description. So now I'll paste the pictures right here, as you can see. And now we can see them in the code editor as well. So now let's create our header inside our wrapper. I'm gonna place only one element in our header, and that's gonna be a picture. So let's try it. img tag. There we have the source attribute, which is gonna be a name of our picture with its extension, since they're in the same catalog as index.html file. So it's gonna be programmer. And now we can see the alt attribute, which is the alternative text. So let's type something in it. Like this. And let's see it in our live server. This is the effect of our work. So now let's create our second element. It's gonna be a navigation, which is the nav tag in HTML. There are many ways to create a navigation on your website, but today I will only use 4 A tags. So let's start with 1, A, enter, and we got our first A tag. Let's put the hash in the href attribute. So clicking on our A tag won't get us anywhere, only refresh our site. Now let's add some class. And let's name it menu. Like this. And let's place some text in our tag. Just like this. We are using class menu in this example because I'm going to style all elements with this class and I want them to look the same. Now let's copy our A tag. Let's paste it here. And let's change the text. The same thing here. And the same thing here. Let's save it. And I want to add another class in our first A tag, which we can do like this. And I did it because I want for this element to have every property of this class and additional properties of this class as well. Because I want this element to be active when we go to our website. And when we click to news, for example, I want then this element to be active. I'm going to show it in CSS and you'll see it's very easy to understand. What you can see here is that you can give many classes to one element just by putting them between spaces in double quotation marks. Now I want to go back to show you something that I forgot. For example, if the source of our image isn't right, like this, let's save it. Let's see the effect in our browser. Our image isn't displayed and all we can see is the alternative text. But when we make it right, like this, everything works fine. Here you can see our header with an image in it, and below you can see our nav tag with our 4 A tags. Now let's make a section on our website. Since our nav is done, we can do it like this. And inside we want to put an article. In this article we want to have an h1 tag with some text in it. And after our h1 tag, let's put some paragraphs with text. The first one, let's place some text in it. Save it. The second one with another text. And the third one. Voila. Let's see how this looks in our browser. You can see our h1 tag right here and our 3 paragraphs. Now if you don't want to write this text or any other text, you can use a dummy text as well. So let's create another P and you can type lorem, press enter, and then you can see it's a placeholder text which you can use to see the effect on your website. If you put, for example, lorem asterisk 5, you'll get the longer text, etc. Let's see if it works in our browser. You can see it works totally fine. But we don't need this dummy text right now. So let's delete it. And let's place a picture in our article. As you may know, img tag is an inline element, so we can easily put an inline element into the block element, which is our P in this example. So let's go into our first P tag. Let's make some space, because this way Emmet works better. And let's put our img tag right here. Now we can delete those spaces. Type the source of our image. And alternative text. And also what we want to do is to give the class to this img tag. So let's name it left. Because what we want to do is to have our image on the left side and we want our text to float it around. Let's see it in our browser. And what you can see, I did on purpose because this picture has 1000 pixels of its width and that's exactly what we need. And this picture below is way too large. And you shouldn't be doing that in your websites because you should always use images in the sizes you want them to be on your website to save space and loading time of your website. But in this example, I wanted to show you that in CSS, you can manipulate the size of your image however you want. So you can see this large picture right here. And here you have our p tags. Now what you can see here is an iframe of a YouTube video on our website. And now I'm going to show you how to place it. All you need to do is to go to the video you like, click on the share option, then click to this first option. Here you have some options right here. Then all you need to do is to copy this code right here. Then you place it on your website, just like this. And what we want to change in this link is the width and the height of our iframe. We want our iframe to have 1000 pixels of its width and 5063 pixels of its height, just to fit our website. Now let's save it and let's see the effect in the browser. Here you can see our website and this is our iframe. As you can see, it has 1000 pixels of its width, just like the image in our header, and that's gonna be the width of our whole website. The last thing we need to place on our website is the footer. So let's do this. Footer. And we could place some paragraph in it, but in our case, we'll just place some text right in the footer. Just like this. Let's see it in our browser, and we can see our footer right here. So this is the structure of our website. Let's open our DevTools in the browser just to see everything clearly. We have our wrapper right here. Inside of it, we have our header, our nav, our section, which splits to article right here, and the iframe, which you can see right here. And below we have our footer. So this is how our website looks right now. And this is how it is going to look with the magic of CSS. So I think it's enough for today. We created the whole HTML structure of our website. In the next videos, we're gonna make it look good and display properly on any device. But for now, thanks for watching. My name is Damien, this is Cool Mentors IT, and if you like this video, click the thumb up. Check out my previous videos, subscribe our channel, hit that notification bell, and if you got some questions, I'll be down in the comments to help you out. Stay tuned, and I hope to see you soon again.